What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. So guys, we know that in this particular music industry, entertainment industry, unfortunately, you got to get your cheeks clapped. You have to be willing to get clapped up or be willing to clap somebody else up. And typically it's the same sex. Now, maybe if you're a woman, you might get clapped, but dudes, they got to clap you up, right? That's what a lot of people say. I'm not in the industry like that. So, I don't know. So I've never been in the meetings, but Bobby Schmurda is in the industry. I mean, I know Bobby Schmurda. He was in prison for some time, got out, and he recently put this statement out. Stop asking me to drop music. American DSP. Guys, I do not know what DSP means. Can you please? Oh, digital streaming platforms. That's what it means. Don't allow real botman on playlists because I don't paint my fingernails. So it's pointless. So until something is done with the people who owns, runs, and manages these platforms. Okay. So there's a few people. I mean, he put this these fingernails up. I don't know if that's really his fingernails or not. He is out there looking dusty and dirty. But okay, fine. Now there are two schools of thoughts on this. The schools of thoughts are, number one, Bobby Schmurda, you don't drop music or you drop trash music. So your music isn't good. So that's the reason why. Because your music ain't good. Because, 10 years ago, basically you was getting dropped, right? Or you are not getting your cheeks clapped and you can't grow to the next level. Now, this is what I hear. Again, I don't really do the hip hop news on my thing. That's not my skill set. That's more or less academics. But I will say there are a number of people in the black community who feel like, look, man, if we don't get down with this cheek clapping, your career can only go to a certain level. And that's why a lot of these guys who had that success, they have to really get into the streets. Let me just, kind of tell you what I'm talking about. Tariq Nasheed. I bring him up because it's only been a few people that I've seen. I've seen the Black Authority and Tariq Nasheed do something I've never seen really people do. That is monetize everything from their grassroots audience. Not depending on no distribution, not depending on anybody else. Just do it from their own money. Like Tariq Nasheed is the king of that shit. This guy raised $2 million from his social media platform. This was like August 2021. And to this day, I've never seen anybody do it. Now that's Tariq Nasheed doing that. What about Bobby Schmurda? Because let me tell you, man, a lot of these guys, they don't build real strong communities behind their music or behind what they do. So, then when things don't work out, you're not getting the love like that. You don't have to be in a position to where you're depending on these digital streaming platforms like that, And a lot of that stuff, a lot of these artists, I feel like they don't really learn a lot about the business or do a lot of reinvesting because, again, if you're going to complain that you are not a part of the LGBTQ and that's the issue, well, how do you overcome that? How do you overcome that then? Like, you're not successful, so it's their fault. Like, I watch Corey Holcomb, when I can. And Corey Holcomb, he has, some people would say, could be very interesting or somewhat offensive content. Man, Corey Holcomb has 12,000, 13,000, 14,000 people every day, every time he goes on. Sells out almost every city. Nobody giving him a major deal. He ain't depending on Netflix. And you want to know who ain't crying about that? Corey Holcomb. He not crying about that. Oh, they don't want to mess with me. They don't want to give me this. Nah, man, because you know what? You got to overcome that, bruh. If you don't want to put on the fingernails or whatever that is, then how are you going to beat that? And I've seen guys that don't have the exposure that he has that's done it. Look at Tariq. Tariq don't have the platform that Schmurda got. But Tariq built his platform in the right way. Because Tariq, people really mess with him. They really like him. Corey Holcomb, same thing. You know, Jason Black, the Black Authority, same thing. So, man, you got to stop crying, bro. I think that's weak. You know what I mean? Like, if your music is really hitting with your fans, your stuff gonna get out there. Your stuff gonna get out there. And what you want is, you know, the times that passed you by. It ain't the same no more. And now you're trying to say, well, you know, only people in the gay agenda is making it. Well, I mean, I don't know how true that is. I don't know if Kendrick Lamar painted his fingernails. You know, got to get out there and get it, bro. You know, a lot of brothers don't want to get out there and just get after it. Now, it is some truth out there that, you know, if you don't want to get down like that, well, if you don't want to get down, man, you got to get out there and work. And I think that once these guys have had it easy or easier, and they've had the deals, and, you know, they you know, and the game has kind of changed, man, they don't want it. They give up. They give up, man. And you got to be out there ready to compete. It's plenty of people that got audiences, man, grassroots audiences. I look at African Diaspora Network, big on YouTube, big on Facebook. You know, he do tours all over Africa. You know, they've been in business for a long time, and you know what? And they ain't showing no signs of slowing down. Your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, I've been in the black sector for years. Stay in the black sector. You know, I ain't your boy ain't over here talking about he's suffering and all of that. You know, because I'm trying to build with my group, and a lot of them, y'all build y'all careers on them people. So when them people want to take it away from you, you get mad. Well, y'all take, you know, y'all don't own what you got. You see, you don't have no ownership in what you got. So then you get upset, you get mad. You know, you ain't got to put on no wig. You ain't got to put on no fingernails. You ain't got to do that. You're just making an excuse. So if you don't want to do that, you got to come out there and swing the bat. It's so much opportunity in black hip hop. There's so many ways you can make money now. And in today's world, man, there's so many ways, bro. It ain't like it was in the 90s, 2000s, man. Listen, it's so many ways to get paid now. So many ways. You know, you got the collaboration route. You got the YouTube route. How can somebody come out here and get, you know, these dudes can blow up on music videos, get 50 million views on music video, things like that. And they get a deal. You know, you can go the international route. It's opportunities. Are you taking them? I bet not. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Put your fire, you just heard the bell. We're out.